False. We believe that all men are created equal.
To the magnificent mosaic that is America.
From radio beacon to radio beacon.
I have a dream.
Change has come to America.
Believe me.
Help is on the way.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
It's a figment of your imagination.
Randi Rhodes Show.
Turn up your mind.
The MAGA Republicans don't just threaten our personal rights and economic security. They're a threat to our very democracy. They refuse to accept the will of the people. They embrace political violence. Mm-hmm. They don't believe in democracy. This is why, in this moment, those of you who love this country, Democrats, independents, mainstream Republicans, we must be stronger, more determined, and more committed to saving America than the MAGA Republicans are destroying America. High-speed rail, internet. If we elect 2 more senators, we keep the House and Democrats, we're going to get a lot of unfinished business we're going to get done. Folks, look, we'll codify Roe v. Wade. We'll ban assault weapons. We'll protect Social Security and Medicare. We'll pass universal pre-K.
Yay.
We'll restore the child care tax credit.
Yay.
We'll protect voting rights. We'll pass election reform and make sure no one ever has the opportunity to steal an election again.
Biden is very busy. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. He's very busy. That was last week in Rockville, Maryland. Today he is in Pennsylvania. Today is Gun Safety Day, but he's also going to drive home that same damn message that you have one party of the United States of America that believes in using violence to achieve political goals. And I don't think we have to name the party that is willing to use violence to achieve political goals. But in case you were wondering, it's the GOP. And so he is going to be in Pennsylvania, I think 3 more times before the midterms. To drive that point home, to get it into everybody's freaking head that you do have a party in America right now that is participating in fascist ideology, which is based on bigotry and violence and destroying, tearing down, deconstructing, if you listen to right-wing lunatic fringy stuff, the institutions of American democracy. And loading them up with sycophants, loading them up with people that will do the dear leader's bidding, loading it up with, friendlies, people who have absolutely no ethics, no morals, and no love for this nation or for democracy or for elections or for voting or for, women or for anything that we have, grown to fall in love with. Nothing at all. And so we're waiting now for Biden to take the stage. I do expect today is going to be a lot about, what he plans to do about this gun violence. Sorry, Bend, Oregon. Thoughts and prayers. Sorry. So that guy, I don't know if you know this, but there was a big shoot 'em up in Bend, Oregon. A very brave supermarket worker threw himself in front of a gunman. When the gunman opened fire, killed an 85-year-old man. The supermarket worker was in his 60s, unarmed, and just tried to, sacrifice himself for the benefit of others. He was successful in doing that. Thoughts and prayers. But apparently the gunman, now we are learning more about him. He was in love with violence. He had this, he had blog posts and he had Facebook posts. He had all kinds of things where he wanted to do acts of violence. He was really into people who are mass shooters. He was posting openly about it. He was saying he was a ticking time bomb. He was about to explode. He was going to go off. He knew he was going to go off. And, we don't have any single thing codified in federal law that would actually red flag a guy like that and prevent him from having a weapon. So I expect that Biden today will talk about giving more power to the ATF to do more background checks. We'll probably hear about policing, things like training new community-based police officers, which has always been something, we promise and, Well, Bill Clinton, I think, was able to put 100,000 police officers on the street, but I don't believe that they were connected to the communities that they patrolled. But we'll have to wait and see, if he flushes that out. I know that this will include something about clearing up court backlogs that exist and a lot of money for violence prevention, which would be a good thing because, what was really weird? I was off, obviously. And so it was interesting because I got to read, just pleasure for pleasure. And so some of the pop culture things, some of the items that I wish to actually know or read about, I pass them over because I'm very busy reading about all these CIA operatives that we just lost. Dozens of them, informants around the world, are suddenly people who are on counterintelligence missions, who are overseas, have been captured and executed suddenly. Think that has anything to do with the documents? I don't know. But there's a report that says that leading counterintelligence officials issued a memo to all of the CIA's global stations saying that a concerning number of U.S. informants were being captured and executed. Okay, so that's the kind of stuff that you... But I saw Ozzy Osbourne, who's 73 years old now, and unfortunately, Ozzy has Parkinson's. You know I'm the ultimate Ozzy fan. My name is Randi Rhodes, for God's sake, and it's not. But it is. But it's not. But it is. Because of Ozzy's guitar player, yes, you can spare me the stupid jokes. I named myself after Randi Rhodes. Okay, and that was back when I was a music DJ. Long story. Some of you know it. But anyway, Ozzy said he's leaving the United States of America, which has been his home. It's been Sharon's home, okay, forever, because the United States has gone, say it with me, everybody, bat crap crazy. Yes, we all know about the bats and Ozzy and all that. And you know what? It's not true. But okay. So the thing about Ozzy was he supposedly, bit the head off of a bat, and this made him notorious and the Prince of Darkness and all that. You know what? He's like, America has gone crazy. People are dying every single day. The gun violence is out of control. I've had it. I mean, we don't even know if it's going to be a democracy. And when you lose Ozzy, the Prince of Darkness, okay? When you lose Ozzy Osbourne's belief in democracy, it's gone. It's over. Unless we vote our brains out, unless we vote our asses off in this midterm election and keep the freaking House. Now, the operative number to keep the House is 218. You understand? 218. And so this red wave is turning into, like a puddle. It's not even, going to have ballast. It's not even going to have depth or breadth. But if we lose 8 seats, they get it. They get the House. Now, let me just make this real clear for people who don't think about what that could mean for these here United States of America. Imagine, if you will, Marjorie Taylor Greene, as chairman of the Intelligence Committee. Okay? I rest my case. Here I am telling you that we've just lost. We've seen the capture and the execution of too many, all of a sudden, counterintelligence officials overseas. Dozens of incidents in the last few years that involve killings, compromises, arrests of foreign informants who act on behalf of the United States of America, who act for us to help keep us secure from countries like China and Iran and, our friend Saudi Arabia, who thought it was a great investment to give Jared Kushner $2 billion for apparently no reason. And all these documents that we're finding in tunnels at Magaloco seem to be human intelligence assets and human intelligence asset controllers, people who control the program. That's what's in Donald Trump's little, tunnel that leads from the house underneath Ocean Avenue to the beach. So no one will ever have to see that fat whale in a bathing suit. No, seriously, that's how they do it over there. But you're talking about Russia, China, Iran, Pakistan, trying to find our CIA informants and either turning them into double agents, okay, or killing them. And that has been happening more than anybody could imagine, to the point where they put it in a memo, which they never do. Don't have time to listen to the live show? Want to hear more on your schedule? Go to RandiRhodes.com and buy a stinking podcast.